right, we're gonna stream a little bit of Wolfpack. So, if you're new to this game, it's intended to be a multiplayer game, which it is. It's in early access, but pretty well developed so far. And it's basically a game where multiple people crew the same ship, as different crew members, and you can go as a single boat, or you can have multiple boats in an actual Wolfpack. Back in World War II, and World War II subs, by the way. And but yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm going to actually try to run this thing by myself, so it should be pretty interesting. It's not really intended to be a game that you do solo, but what the heck? First play, I kind of know the basics. I got the basics of running a U-boat down, but yeah, this is hugely different. And I basically have to run back and forth between all the stations. I don't have to do maintenance type things. I don't have to load torpedoes or anything like that. Let me fix my volume. I guess that's a little hot. I don't have to, like I said, do those kinds of things, but I do have to manually steer and drive the boat, adjust the ballast from different stations, adjust, up and down periscopes, controlling in the main room, as well as mapping. I'm also the radar guy. I'm also the sound guy, the hydrophone guy that's listening. You also have to run up to the crow's nest and be the observer if you're on the surface, or man the guns. You get the idea. And there's an attack room where you set the attack computer based on the attack periscope, and that's on a different level than the boat controls. So you have to run up and down. It's kind of interesting. You'll see. It might really be ugly. We'll see about that as well. So I think I have some shortcuts. Let me see if I got this set right. And do some experiments real quick. Okay. That was nothing. What about that? Yeah, okay. Here I am. All right, this should be interesting. Try and crew this thing. Actually, let me make a quick change. And I'm just, like I said, verifying the settings. I'll be right with you. Be right back in like 10 seconds. Okay, I'm trying to find. No, we'll just go with it. I was trying to find some things about running this. Anyway, let's just start this. Here's my outline. Basically, I need to sink at least 15,000 tons of enemy freighters and avoid escort vessels because they may be armed, the escort vessels, and obviously I need to dive immediately and stay submerged. It says engaged. It says merchant ships may be weaponized or escorted by heavily armed naval vessels. Engage the convoy at periscope depth and make sure to keep your distance if surfaced. Since the U-boat's got a low profile, it's difficult to spot from their side. So I'm going to join as the Capitan. See, basically I have to be everybody. I wouldn't mind having the 4 other crew members. But we're just going to go with it. This is a private server, but if you want to join me, love to have you join me. And as a crew member, because I said I need the thing. So I'm going to run up real quick and just see what we see. Up the ladder. Up. Oops. I have the wrong control. I have 2 keyboards, so sorry about that. Let's get up there. So this is the fire control room where the fire control computer is, as well as the attack periscope. So here we are up in the conning tower. And I'm just looking to see if there's anyone available right away. No. Okay, so what we need to do, let me see, I'm just going to hit these keys. C to view my orders. We went through that. Close that window. Q to check mission status. Oh, you hold down Q. Okay. F to use your flashlight. Turn it off. T to start. Stop the reset. Okay. Pretty simple so far. But I'm not seeing anything right off the bat. Oh, there's some, could be something up there in the fog. Right, so it's time to go downstairs and listen. Down we go. Oops. Wrong direction, strat. Down, not up. Okay, so down we go. And then when you get to the second one, you can down. So what I need to do is switch. We need to go underwater to listen. Can't go underwater while the diesel engines are running, so let's go to electric engines. Hear the change take place. And before we can dive, we have to flood the ballast tanks. And before we can flood the ballast tanks, we have to open them. So there's the forward ballast tank open. And you can see right there on the left lower dial, it's filling up. Do the same for the aft ballast tanks. Alright, so while that's filling up, I'll just go watch the control board. And you can see the tanks filling up. So what's happening is, once I get the fore and aft tanks filled, then I'll be neutrally buoyant, at least in theory. And once I'm neutrally buoyant, I can go underwater, or up or down, and just use the dive planes. But we'll see. Okay, so the front tank's full. I'm going to go close this valve. It's full of water. I'm going to close it so that if I need to surface, they need to be closed. So when I blow air into them, it pushes the water out. Okay, so we're on electrics. Go to the dive plane controls now. You can see the depth meter is the big meter on the left. For small numbers, and on the right's like tens. So it only, you can tell what's happening there. And then basically the two dials up the top are the RPMs of the two engines, port and starboard. I'm trying to keep them in sync. And basically we need to dive. So I'm going to turn the front dive plane down and the back dive plane up a little bit just to keep it underwater. And you can see as I'm doing this, the depth should start increasing. It takes a minute to kind of get it happening. But yeah, it should start going deeper now. Okay. What I need to get is about 10, 11 meters, preferably 11. That's so they measure that over the base of the keel, so over the bottom of the boat. It includes the height of the ship itself, the boat, the U-boat. Okay, I got a feeling I'm not neutrally buoyant enough. And we'll test it out. Yeah, we're not going any deeper, really. Just kind of leveled out. And my front dive planes are still angled down. So what I need to do is go add a little water. Is what this is about. So there's a negative dive tank. So this dial controls the compressed air. This dial opens up. We're gonna put 3 cubic meters. Oh shoot, we're in trouble, guys. Big trouble. Emergency surface. I forgot to close the damn hatch. How about that? There's a rookie mistake. Up, 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 up. Okay, so it won't let me close it. I'm hoping we'll surface it. Probably not. Looks like we're in trouble. Yeah, that blew it. This is how you die. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's try that again. Oh yeah, all dead. Leave the game. New lobby. Try that again. Yeah, there you go. That's what happens. You try to create this thing by yourself. All right, let's be a little smarter this time. Join. Start the mission. All right, so the first thing obviously is run up and look. We're gonna go do that. We always start on the surface. Next time, Strat, when you go down, close the hatch. It's just funny. All right, nothing right away. So we need to go down and listen. All right, get down there, Strat. Oh, before we do that, let's not make the same mistake twice. Pretty funny though. All right, gonna open the forward ballast tanks. Let that start filling up with water. Open the aft ballast tanks and let them start filling with water. And go monitor on this ballast tank pressure valve. So this where the little light or the little white spot is, that's my forward ballast tank. This is my aft ballast tank. And once they get full, I'm going to go close those valves. Wait for them to get full. All right, so the forward one is full. Gonna close it. Okay. The aft one is full. We'll close it. All right, we should be neutrally buoyant. Before we can dive, need to switch to electric engines. And I'm holding down shift so that both motors do the same thing. By default, only one motor is affected, so you could really turn really sharp that way or something. Had to. So you can hear the electrics taking over, and we're going to go with the dive control. So earlier I tried this and I wasn't really neutrally buoyant like I thought I was. I had to go add some water. Of course, I left the hatch open and that was disastrous. So looks like we're not that neutral. I don't know why I have to do this sometimes, but I'm going to add a little more water. Help us go down. I may have to flush that out in a minute, but we'll see. Yeah, so really going down fast now. I have to be careful not to dive too fast. But yeah, I gotta go blow that water out. Most of it. Let's see where we're at. No, it's all gonna go. Flush the rest of it out. And check this. Now we need to get stabilized at about 11 meters, something like that. Oops. So I'm just adjusting the front dive plane up and down. Probably have to go up just a little bit. Yep, still climbing. This is where it'd be nice to have one guy running this. So I'm going to raise my observation periscope. But before I do that, I need to make sure I'm stable. Before I do that, I'm going to adjust the volume on my game, so bear with me if it breaks for a second or leaves. Yeah. Okay, so back to, right. Oh, see how we went up way too fast? I'm surfacing at this point. Don't want to do that. I want to stay below 10 meters if I can, below 90 meters for sure, or 9 meters. Really shooting for about 10 or closer to 11 meters. So let's see if we can stabilize it. Slow it down so when I do go listen here, so we're gonna go slow speed. Fairly stable. We'll see what happens when the engines slow down. Before I go look through the period, see it's trying to keep up again, creep up again. I still think I need a tiny bit of water back here. I'm going to add a little bit. Back up here. Right, get this thing leveled out. It's hard to get it. It's hard to get it to stay by itself. You kind of need to be driving it, if you will. So this is very fiddly in the balance here. Let's try it. Driving it. Can you drive a submarine? Curious. I don't know if you can drive a submarine. Yeah, I'm a little too low still, so. And my dive planes are up, so a little less of this. Oops. This is the air valve, so I'm adding compressed air into the tank, which pushes the water out. So when I add air, this goes down. Right there. This seems like the boat's not totally balanced without that. Yeah, so now I'm coming up just slowly, slowly. Alright, so I'm going to go take a quick peek. And see how low we are? We're still a little deep. That's okay. If I can get my depth stabilized, I'm going to slow the engines down to dead slow. Because I want the boat to be really quiet when I go listen. So before I do that, I want to make sure my depth is going to be fairly stable. It might go down a little bit. That's okay. We're going to just go listen. So to do that, we need to go up to the next compartment. Oops. Radio room, and this is the hydrophone. So I'm going to turn up the gain. This is the direction. See? So turn up the volume. What I want to do is filter out a little bit of that low. I'm just going to listen. Just a tad. So now, point this thing around. Oh, you hear that? Guessing a bunch of boats. But really, we're talking. So this outer band is what 0 is the way I'm pointed. So this outer band is direction in relation to the boat's pointed, but this inner band is true compass setting. So I need to steer like. Double check. $250-ish. So I need to get out of here and go drive this boat. But I need to stay quiet. So up here, I'm going to speed back up, but not totally fast, so half speed. Make sure my depth stays. Okay, so I'm a little deep. I think I could probably blow the rest of this water out. Most of it, and see if my... I need to get up to, like I said before, 11 meters. And get it stable. So I'm going to try and go up fast. Up we go. Try and level it out now. And the big thing is I got to turn, what I say, 240. So rudder to the right, and then what I'm looking for is the outside band. While I do that, I'm going to check my depth. Back to my rudder. Now you see I haven't even got to the targeting stuff. Wait, it's really bad. It's a mess. All right, just check my depth again. All right, so far so good. All right. Okay. I'm just going back and forth between rudder and depth. I don't want to expose the boat, so the depth is critical. Of course, I don't want to die by going too deep. So I'm going to stop at about 240 and 250 and then listen again. So we're getting close. We're almost to 240. So I'll start straightening out the rudder. That's good enough for now. Check my depth again. It's actually okay, so I gotta slow the motors down so I can listen. And since I do that, I just want to make sure again. Hey, thanks for that follow, man. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? Trying to drive this boat. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm too deep. That's okay. I want to go listen, so I'm going to run up here and listen. Boom, boom. Listen. They're like... about 250. Get up there. Hear the boat. 40, gonna go right just a little bit. 50. Obviously the boat's going really slow. I'm trying to be quiet. Murder. All right. 250. So let's get, now I need to get the depth right where the periscope's going to be really effective and I'm not exposing the boat, you know. Sense. Am I not climbing now? No. Yeah, it is. You know what I need? I need my glasses. So do you play this game, man? Septimanian? Do you play this game, bro? Or I assume you're a bro. I shouldn't. Not trying to be exclusive. Pardon my pronunciation or lack of pronunciation. Come on, Strat. Up, up, up slowly. Need to get to about 11 meters, like I said. All right. Take a quick look. Just fog, that's why. Oh. Sure can hear them, but I can't see them. I guess they're in that fog bank. All right, good depth though. So, double check the depth. That's good. Beat up a little bit. We'll listen again. Need multiple people, man. I need someone to listen. They're in that fog bank. Yep, okay, so beat up just a little bit. They're not sure. I'm not sure if this is too loud. Oh man, I'm surfaced. That's okay. Luckily, I'm little. Can't see me, but see what happened? Trying to do everything's not great. Now I can't sink. That's not good either. Come on, Strat, get the boat down. Come on. All right. Now we're sinking. Okay, so I can put a stop to that sinking. Yeah, I need a, what would they call this? The boatswain's mate? Boatswain's mate? The guy that drives the boat? Obviously not the captain, whoever's manning this station. Okay. So it's really odd how my depth won't stay. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick look. Oh. And they must be right there. Not seeing them though. Alright, I'm gonna just monitor my depth for a while because it fluctuates so much. I think it's time to take the observation periscope down. Now it gets a little harder. I have to run up here. Get off at this level. Oops, there. Harder than you think. And then raise the attack periscope. Still not seeing them. Gotta be right in there though. Alright, so I can leave that up. Down we go again. Check my depth. Depth is amazingly good. Good. So I'm going to turn just a bit into them. Go right into that fog bank. Okay. Here's my depth. Oh, see, we're getting up, getting down there again. The periscope's not even visible. no worries, man. You don't have to. You can just hang out if you want. No problem. Do you play this game? I usually do sim racing, but this is pretty cool. All right, trying to get back up to about 11 meters so I can see out of my periscope. Bet it's still too deep. Oh, I got I keep forgetting. Go up here. Dun, 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 dun. Run back and forth. Look at this. Holy crap. That's awesome, man. Can you run one of these by yourself? Because I'm not doing very good. So depth is staying okay. Yeah, they're hard to drive. All there is to it. I mean, not hard to drive. It's not hard. It's hard to do everything by yourself. You gotta be in that fog bank. Where are you? It looks like I'm going higher again. Oh, Strat, you're on the surface again. Except I popped up on the surface. I'm trying to sneak up on the boats that are in the fog bank. You think I should do it on the surface? And I don't know why my boat keeps popping up. I got a feeling that when it comes time to to target a vessel. No, I can surface. I'm just wondering if I should stay submerged because I hear the boats that I'm targeting, but I don't see them. I'm just trying to stabilize my depth again. Run back up here. I think they're right in that fog. No, gotta try. Keep going. Depth is good. I think it's time to listen though. Okay. Yeah, so not hear anything out there. It's definitely right. Yeah, so it's like right at like about 235. I gotta go check my depth. I don't trust it. Oh. Not too bad. Come up a little bit. But yeah, it feels like about 235 degrees. Okay, let me go back there in a second. I'm just gonna stabilize this. Oh. See, that's what I need to do. Go back and listen. So gain to have distortion. So turn up the gain till it's distortion. Is that what you're saying? And then turn this down. Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure I understand. Oh. Like that? Is that what you mean? And I'm gonna go check my depth again. Keep hitting the camera button. Sorry. So what is it telling me that they're... Is that telling me... So I'm at 3, just past 3 on the gain. Like that. Degrees is about 4. Yeah. Oh, it's at 230 degrees, and it's about 5 degrees wide, 4 to 5 degrees wide. And I'm going to check my depth while I listen. Okay. Yeah, I noticed it needed a little bit. Okay. The ballast. Ooh, I'm diving. He's going down. Let's see. I think that's a little too much. Oh, 0.05, that's why. Yeah. See where we're at here. That might have been disastrous here. It is tricky. Very tricky. But I'm going to go listen again while that's coming up, hopefully. So now we're talking 225. It is hard to keep depth. Right? Correct? Distance you're talking? Oh. So that's cool, man. Yep. I just changed my my heading. I'm just trying to get back up to periscope depth. Come on, baby. Yeah, I could see where a two-person crew would be pretty cool. One to do the targeting and one to do the piloting. Oh, I'm gonna need tea. Okay. Just want to get up and take a peek, see if I can see anything yet. What's the distance I could see about at sea level? It's hard for me to calculate that. I could look it up, I'm sure. But you can't pause this game, can you? Because it keeps going. Yeah, it's hard to do that calc. I shouldn't. Sweet. Yes, I will. Trying to get stable here, or stable enough to take a peek. Oh, we gotta go up. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Strat, what are you doing? But I might as well look again because I'm nervous. What do you know? Aha. Aha, ha, 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 ha. There you guys are. Look at that. So I need to steer about 30. My depth. Good. Wait, did I say 330? That can't be right. You guys gonna be in good shape after all this. Oh yeah, okay. In and out of the fog, aren't we? But yeah, 340 of my heading, so 20 degrees off center. Just a second, let me finish steering and I will. Where's the battery setting? I mean, readout back here. Oh. I actually don't know where the readout is. Check my depth again. I got it. I'm at 7 still, kiloamp hours. Seven. We'll see if I can see it. And we still need to go left about 10 or 15 degrees. Depth. Okay. Cool. not staying down. What's with this thing? Huh, won't stay down. Weird. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Can't go look at it. That's not good. I better check my depth. And of course, I'm on the surface. So they're probably going, look, look, here comes a U-boat. Oh, I don't hear anything. I don't hear any bullets or anything. My allergies. There's real quick. Oops. So I should do a hydro again, right? And then surface and go try to get in front of them, sort of. Okay. Let me get this somewhat stabilized so I can go listen. Come on, stabilize a little bit. Okay. Right. Okay. That way they can't see me? Is that what you mean? When I'm on the surface? Cool. Good to know, man. That's good stuff. Like critical. Like every sub-captain should know this. Getting close. Over here, you mean, on my negative pressure? .05. This. You mean where I'm at?
Good morning.
Good morning, Barack. How are you, man?
I am alright. A bit tired. Just finished compiling my cheat sheet.
Nice.
As
So,
I like to call it.
just a heads up, I'm streaming.
Oh. Hello, stream. Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's all right. Well, I got a guy here who knows what he's doing, who's helping me drive this sub by myself. So it's interesting.
That's good.
Because it's tough.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm the one crew member. I basically stole a submarine, and I'm the only crew member, and I'm trying to do everything. And it's World War.
Who'd you steal it from?
It's World War II, probably from Hitler.
Nice work.
Yeah.
He doesn't tend to like people stealing his submarines, but there we go. Right, so I'm not
grenaded?
gonna bother you anymore, and I'm gonna head off.
Okay, man.
Because I've got more revision to do.
All right, good luck.
Anyway, I'll probably see you in the evening.
All right, sounds good. Probably race with you then.
Yes, see you.
See ya. Hey, sorry, that was a buddy of mine that joined on Discord. I think you guys could hear him. Yeah. I don't understand. I got grenaded. Just a second. I'm gonna go listen. Wow. I didn't turn far enough. Really need to go. Need to go 110, 90 degrees closer to there. All right, turn. Drops my Isaac. I'm in Colorado. We have the time of year in the desert where mountains, it's lots of allergies. Itchy eyes. Okay. I'm trying to get parallel right now. Oh, I'm gonna need some tea. How many times have I looked at that? How's my depth? Not bad, but creeping up. Probably could go. Yeah, I see what you mean about the battery. I'm about 6.5 now. Okay, I should be pretty close to parallel. Check my depth. Not bad. No. Up. Hopefully, there we go. Look at that. Okay. I'm gonna watch for a minute here. So now I need to determine my distance, is that correct? I believe so, yes. Well, I think I'm passing them now. I might still be behind them a little bit. Yep, I'm going away from them, so I need to turn a little bit to my right. Okay, hold on. I'm coming up fast and I didn't mean to. Darn. Yeah, I'm on the surface, so whatever's happening is happening. I'm gonna go down just in case. Come on, Strat. Oh, I see I've got the screen grayed out, don't I? I need to fix that. I will next time. Oh, pay attention, Strat. Okay, it's okay. Just, okay, cool. Good to know. Alright, run up real quick. Alright. Yeah, I'm a better guitar player than I am a Submariner. No, so this is not zoomed in. It looks like I'm a little close still. Would you agree? That's zoomed. And this is not zoomed. Okay. That's okay. I'm not exactly on a parallel course. I'm going away from them a little bit. I can see the back of that superstructure. So I should be getting further. I need to check my depth. Oh. Feel good? So I got a question for you. If I hit escape, the game keeps going, is that correct? And I think I need to fix this. All right, so that's better. That's probably better. Let me check this one too. Okay, back to. So what if you need to use the bathroom? I guess I have to get a bottle here, huh? Oh. Yeah. Are you just out of luck? I mean, you know. You're right, 0.05 on the, forget what it's called. Negative tank. Way to go, yeah. so coming back up a little bit. Okay. Actually, I'm getting pretty far, but I could turn. Okay. Go about 30 degrees. I mean, sorry, 50 degrees. Not exactly turned away, am I? Need to go 40 more degrees. And 10 degrees. Definitely going almost directly away from them now. You can still see them, however. Yeah, I'm on the surface practically. No worries, man. I appreciate all your help. I'll get this figured out. I really appreciate your help, buddy. Have a great day, and thanks for the sub. I really appreciate it, or the follow. I'll get it figured out. Yeah, you've been a great help, really. Okay, man. If I'm not streaming this, I might be streaming something else. I don't know. I have my hours are weird, so have a great day. I got a feeling I can come up pretty quick. According to this info I got. Take a... Yeah. Oops. This happens a lot. Yeah. To be honest, if you're watching the stream, Strat's starting to get tired, so maybe a short trip, but I got so much great information I can't believe. To my music feed. Okay, that can't. Get this thing turned to about 85 degrees. Good for now. Like everything's cool. Battery charging, it's not. That's interesting. How do I get the battery to charge? And around for controls. Almost there. Okay. Don't need a bilge pump. Well, I guess I just have to hope it charges. So let's put down, up on the top. I think this one's up too, right? Oh. So, let's see. Open there, still to my right. So what I'm going to do is go up here. And we're going to steer 120 degrees or so. Keep our eyes open. And what I need to do is go sink down and listen again. Oops, oops, oops. Almost forgot that little step. I think the front one's full. We can close it. Back one's full, we can go close it. So let's dive. Just trying to get down deep enough so I can go use the hydrophone. Alright, slow the motors down so I can hear myself. And then go to the hydrophone. right, 90 degrees, turn right. Means back up. So my ballast tanks again. Bring this puppy up. Okay. We're on the surface now, so I can switch to diesel again. And we want to go full speed once we get there. And get up on deck. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break while I use the restroom, and I'll be right back. was trying the wrong keyboard. I guess it's time to go listen. Tank's closed. Fill with water. Monitor the progress of the tanks here. Oh shit. Hurry, Strat, hurry. Whew. That was close. Oh wait, I haven't David. I think it's close, but it's really not. Died yet. And down we go. But there's not an external. I don't think there is.